Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Planescape Torment. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, here, trapped in the Dead Nations. These guys just love trapping me down here. I don't know why. I know why. We learned why last episode, but we didn't learn about this doubtful skeleton over here, because I didn't ask him anything. The skeleton looks troubled. It makes no response, apparently lost in thought. I said, "Greetings." It looks up and seeing you, sighs with a small puff of dust. I've much on my mind and would prefer to be left alone. Is there something I could help you with? No, I have a difficult decision to make, 'tis all. What decision is that?
Updated my journal.
To continue my life here, or to die. To finally pass into the true death I have been told of. The true death? A complete absence of passion, the true death, is the true life beyond this shadow of existence. It is said that we must reach this place to free ourselves. I see no reason why you should give up your life. I shall take thy words into consideration. Now I ask thee to leave me to my thoughts. Farewell. What? You're just gonna... Okay, so he's gonna be thinking to himself.
All right.
Should I give up my life or should I not? Well, this random stranger that is also alive, well actually, that also is alive, he's not alive, he's a skeleton. But this random stranger that came up to me said that he didn't see any reason why I should give up my life. How should that factor into my internal debate here? I don't think it should. I don't think it should factor in. Anyway, let's continue looking around. We didn't go over here. This should be where the silent king lives or something. Let's see what this is. The pulpit is made of old wood, slowly falling apart in the damp air of the catacombs. And then this thing, I suppose, is the gate. Yeah. So we can't go in there. The chapel. Well, I say that's the gate, but I don't really know if it is. But apparently we can't go to the Silent King, which is a bummer. No, wait a minute. The Silent King should be over there. He pointed to the east. So, yeah. Let's go to the Silent King. This is... Oh, still Mary. She is the leader of the ghouls, of the zombies, I believe. So we got a skeleton. We got a doubtful... Yeah, that's the one. We got zombies in here. A bunch of zombies. So not ghouls. Ghouls are the mean ones. The darkened crash. Crash? Is that what it's called, I think? This darkened crash is only a few feet deep and smells like decaying flesh. Well, everywhere smells like decaying flesh, I would say. This iron trapdoor is rusted shut. There's no way it will open. And stale Mary is over there. Honor the... She said something. I have no idea. We'll be free of what? The Silent King. Oh! Okay, so she can't talk either. That's not very good. Because the zombies can't talk. It's kind of, yeah. This musty-smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of moldering gray-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, leaving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. Greetings. Well, she barely sounds any different from me. She indicates herself and speaks again. Stolmori. What? It sounds as if her vocal cords are festering away, oh boy, in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Oh, Stell Mary, yeah, I had some questions. She nods her head, waiting your question. Mary, I need to speak with the Silent King. Can you help me? Why? Oh, we're gonna be able to see what she has to say, because my character can understand what she means. Okay, why, she asks. I need to leave this place. No, she says. Boy. How is that you cannot speak to the other zombies? I cannot understand them as I can you. The corpse takes a step towards you, reaching her arm out to touch you. Okay. What are you doing? She only moans softly in reply, reaching out once more to touch your arm. Despite the ravages of time, there is still some vestige of humanity left in her gaze. You can see she means you no harm. Okay. Her nearly fleshless hand brushes gently against your forearm, and she speaks. Listen. Oh. How did you do that? She touches you once more. Speak to us you can, but you must do it properly. Can you teach me? Yes, she smiles, the hardened skin on her face creaking like thick leather. Please do then.
Updated my journal.
She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead, a process she recalls stories bones tell. Can I talk to any dead body? Some, others too dead, must use skill. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So, why have I been made a prisoner? She shrugs. Ask Argrim, yeah. Tell me about Argrim. Argrim, Skeleton's leader, gives us the word of Silent King. Concerned, worried. Why is he concerned? Soego, Acaste. Why is he worried about Soego? I know that, actually. Soego preaches death. Yeah. What do you mean? Wants us to die. Why?
Updated my journal.
He dustman. And why is Argrim worried about Acaste? Acaste anger. Anger? Acaste won't kill everyone. Why? Hungry. Angry. Oh, is this the ghoul that I talked to before? No, I talked to a general ghoul. I don't think I talked to Acaste. Yeah, tell me of someone else. Tell me about yourself. Stale Mary, she says. What do you do here? Guide other zombies, care for quiet ones. I know what the quiet ones are, the true dead, yeah? Tell me about the other zombies. Do work for Silent King. What sort of work? Rebuild that which has been broken. Care for the true dead. Tell me about the Silent King. Silent King? Yes, what can you tell me about him? Silent King. What do you know of him? Silent King. No, wait a minute, that was me. That was my voice. Yeah, Silent King, she says. Okay. Never mind. Tell me of someone else. Argrim. Okay, so someone else. Soego Acaste. Okay, so that's that. Where am I? Halls of Silent King. Okay. She's not very helpful. I mean, she is helpful. She just doesn't say a bunch. Which can be okay. What are you doing here? Guide other zombies. Okay, so I can ask other questions. Who inhabits this place that goes back? Oh no. Zombies, skeletons, ghouls, and rats. The zombies do work of Silent King. The skeletons, Hargrim, their leader, gives us the word of Silent King. Skeletons guide us in our work. Okay. And then ghouls, hungry, always hungry. And then we have rats, which are the brain rats. Gone. Ghouls chase away. Really? Huh. Okay. Did I ask about the ghouls already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Other questions. Let's see. Let me ask you if of someone in particular. Nah, that was that as well. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? No, sorry. Okay, well, that's all I wish to know. Farewell.
I feel stronger.
Yes, you do. I can't understand her dialogue there. But now we can talk to the zombies, which is interesting because I believe there was a zombie that I really needed to talk to. Let's see if these guys say anything or different. He's answering greetings, some questions, and he's okay. So let's read this. This rotting male corpse at first seems completely unaware of you. As you approach, however, he turns and nods slowly, as if greeting you. Greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. Only your skills in conversing with the dead allow you to understand it. Greetings, it says. I had some questions. The corpse stands there a moment, shifting his weight from one foot to the other before replying. Question? Why have I been made a prisoner? There is a long pause. The zombie shrugs, and one of his shoulders not quite rising as high as the other. Ask Mary, Stale Mary. Tell me about her. She leads us, watches us, passes to us the word of the Silent King. What about the Silent King? Lord of the dead nations. Ask Mary, Stale Mary. Okay, well, it's actually, it's I think the effect came out kind of a little bit more or less what the zombie would sound like a little bit. So questions, where am I? Home, my home. What's left of his facial muscles pull his mouth into what might be construed as a smile. Land of the Silent King. Dead nations. Okay. What are you doing here? The zombie stares at you for a moment. My duty, my labor for the Silent King. I serve my home well. Okay. Who inhabits this place? Many. We, skeletons, ghouls, and his arms slowly raised, pointing off to the east. Rats. His arm swings ponderously around to point at you. Leaving. Are more of the leaving here besides myself? Yeah, there's Soego. Right there. Yeah, who is he? Dust man. Ask Mary. Still, yeah, I know. So, tell me of your kind. The zombie lays his rotting hand across a chest scarred with decay. Strong! He points to his feet with one hand, then to his temple, where a chunk of flesh has sloughed I don't know how to pronounce that. I know what it means, and it's a terrible word, because I know what it means. And it's a terrible word. It's just a word. It's the decay of an undead, and yeah. But yeah, a little bit of flesh has fallen off, revealing bare skull beneath. Yeah, it's a rut. It's a hole in the flesh, and it's awful. Because a slough or a slow or slaw, I don't know how that is pronounced. That I know that from soccer, in basically the green pitch, where basically if you dig in your shoe too much, you can bring up a little bit of dirt, and not just dirt, of course the grass as well, and you make a slow, or whatever that is, slow, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, he's saying he's strong and slow. The corpse makes a disturbing gurgling noise, which somehow reminds you of chuckling. Led by Still Mary. Okay. What about the undead? Who? Bones or ghouls? Skeletons? Yeah, bones, he sounds somehow admiring. Lead us, guide us. Together we build the dead nations. The skeletons lead you. Hargrim leads the bones. Speaks to the Silent King, then speaks to Still Mary. Mary speaks to us, gives us our labor. Okay. So, other undead. What about the ghouls? The zombie points at his abdomen, where rotting holes in his flesh expose various internal organs. Always hungry. Silent King's laws keeps them from eating the dead here. Ghouls serve to protect us and guard these halls. Who do they guard these halls from? Rats and he raises an arm pointing straight upwards. The leaving from above. They come to steal the dead, disturb them. Okay. So let's see. You got the rats. Again, his arms slowly rise and swings, or his arms swing back to point eastwards. Rats, he says. The wet tatters of his upper lip pull back in a sneer. A black, gummy fluid runs down the brownish yellow teeth. Eats the dead, he says. Bad. It's bad. Afraid now of the ghouls. They stay away. The rat eat the corpses here? Ask Mary. Still Mary. Okay. That's kind of a shame here, because I'm gonna need to ask... Oh, there it is. You have a truce with the rats. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't really tell me more about the rats? Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, so we inhabit someone in particular. That's basically that. And, have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? The corpse stands motionally staring at you. At last he speaks. No, ask Mary. Still Mary. Okay, well, I'll see you later. So I think all the zombies might be like that one. At least the nameless zombies. So, yeah, okay. So basically they're all the same. Are we good? I think we are. But there is a zombie over here. An actual nameless zombie. Not this skeleton. I think it is a nameless zombie right there. And this one I need to talk to, most likely. Let's have a chat. As the zombie faces you, a glint of recognition flashes in her dead eyes. And she holds her rotting hands out to you as if asking for aid. Well, greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. Only your skill in conversing with the dead allow you to understand her. Name? My name? Oh. Is that why you're so distressed? Forgot my name. My name! Her milky eyes well with a black, roomy substance, a corpse's only tears. Can I help you find your name again? The corpse nods slowly. My tomb. And she points southwards. Watery catacombs. But how will I know it?
Updated my journal.
Chest. Spiked chest. Bolted down near my tomb. Oh, I've been there. Yeah. Yeah, I've taken that. Yeah. Why don't you just choose a new name? Wait a minute. I mean, I think I could ask that. Let's ask that. And she stands there watching you silently. Did you understand? You can choose a new name. And she shakes her head, backing away as if frightened. But no. Can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? And she pauses, putting her hands to her cheeks. The corpse bites her lower lip. Yes, see? You can let your old name go. Now, become something new. But who? What name? She appears confused, overwhelmed. Anything you like. Anything. She stands quietly for a time, staring at the floor. Suddenly she raises her head. You? Name? Name me? Okay. I mean, there's a lot to say about names, but no subject is really being touched directly here, so I'm not gonna go on a tangent here. But I'm gonna think of a name. You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping a hand over her ear. You whisper the name to her. The corpse nods, then smiles. Yes, thank you. Of course. I still had some questions. Okay, so tell me about Still Mary. She leads us, watches us. Well, that's all I wish to know. Farewell. So what is her name now? She doesn't have a name. I don't know the name I gave her. What kind of... what? I thought I was gonna choose... because I would like to choose something with meaning, a choice, like something that, you know, if I gave her an ugly name that she wouldn't know or something like that, I don't know. That she wouldn't, you know, be able to tell that was an ugly name. So how much did we gain? 1 characteristics point... and we got 4 hit points gained, spell memorization abilities improved as well, saving throws have improved, which are always nice, and I'm gonna go with intelligence right there. Okay, so thank you very much. That's the only one, right? Yeah, okay, accept that. Go into my spell book and see what we have. We have level 1's the same, level 2's the same. This is not, and I'm gonna go with that. And I gained 1 level 3. How many levels do we have? 9 levels, just as always in Dungeons and Dragons, the 2nd edition. Okay. Actually, in the 1st edition, I think it's still not... is it 9? No, I know the 1st edition only has 6 levels of experience. And it's crazy. It's a really big advance. It's a huge advance, a huge leap from the 1st edition to the 2nd edition. But then again, the 2nd edition already had... before it, you already had... oh, that's a Caste right there. Oh, that's the lady I was afraid of. I say lady because it's huge hair. That's really... and a Caste kind of sounds like a female name, doesn't it? I mean, or a female's name, I should say. It's not that names have gender. Hello, Silent King be damned. Oh boy. The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating, even from a distance. Her gray-green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering sores, and her fingers, each capped by a long, curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth. Her hair, thick with scuttling insects and worms, hangs to her knees. It hides nearly all her face in shadow, save for a fanged feral grin and a lolling gray tongue. Yeah, that's not very good. Greetings. What have we here? Some pretty meat, a little tough gristle? Sharpen me teeth on your bone and grow fat on your marrow, hmm? Yeah, you must be a Caste. I don't have to be anything to you. Meat and bones. You watch your tone with me or no one will find you in one piece again. Yeah, I didn't say you have to be a Caste, I said you must. So, yeah, shut up. I don't like her. I don't like her. Well, my character doesn't like her. I can tell so far. Yeah, I really don't want to piss her off. There's no reason to. Or maybe there is. This is gonna... okay, so I've determined that my character doesn't like her. So let's say my character gets a little bit angry here, makes some sense here, and I could use that as a precedence to roleplay. My character gets angry on the people that he doesn't like. And the reason why he doesn't like her is because, well, actually, it's not a very good reason for not liking her. She just misquoting me. That's probably gonna be a... I mean, that, unfortunately, in RPGs, misquoting, using arguments that basically are boiled down to misquoting you as the player is very common. So, maybe that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll use whatever tone I like with you. Ghoul. She begins to laugh before you've finished speaking. A terrible, shrill, mocking sound. Foolish meat. Don't know, do you? I'm a Caste, ghoul queen. My precious, blighted ones will feast upon you, devour every last bit. Even your marrow will fill our bellies. That you speak to me so. I don't want to attack her. I don't. Not right now. I had some questions. Well, I've done my thing. Okay. Who are you to come before me like a feast? Answer, Aast. Adon? I know that name. I know this name. What is this name? Did we see this name before? Did we see this name before? I know this name from somewhere. That's a lie anyway. I have no name. Then neither does Aast. I call you Blooded One. Pray you still have a name and a will before I tear you apart. Blooded One? Meat people to eat. Her yellow eyes peer intently at you through her ragged white hair. You. Add some other questions. Go! Pester Aast while you still leave, meat. Ask. Why have I been made a prisoner? Aast grimaces. Tss, someone we didn't catch you in the... No, because we didn't catch you in the dark halls where you'd have been a meal to us. She shakes her head, snarling. Damn the Silent King. Damn his old bones. Meat caught here by the others stays here until it joins the others. Tell me of the Silent King. Unseen king, not silent. He says, we do. Marrow-stuffed bones and herd of dead flesh obey him. No question. Aast not see, Aast only hear. One day I shall meet this one. Meet this one. Yes. Oh, you notice the misspelling over there? Aast is strong and silent one. Weak. We shall see who master is. Yes. Okay, yeah, another reason not to like her. Who else inhabits this place? Many wander these halls, yes, marrow-filled bones, herd of dead flesh. We, the Blighted Ones, all ruled by the Silent King. And she spits in disgust. Who tells us what to do, what not to do? Also, the little tasties, blooded rats. Aast rubs her clawed hands together greedily. Oh, she likes those. The blooded rats? Go squeak squeak, run into dark small tunnels when chased, hard to catch, snacks hard to get, warm flesh easy crunch in teeth, many of them elsewhere, we go kill them and eat them all, hunger go away with so many in belly, always watching us, with red juicy eyes and dark want to eat. Yeah, I have some other questions. Okay, so I can ask that, and I can ask that over there, so I can go back over here. Tell me of your own kind. We are the Blighted Ones, yes, Aast, and her lovely ghouls, her children, always hungry. Yeah, what do you do here? We fight, win, and feed. Blooded ones such as ye become our food in the end. Ravenous hungers we have, burn the stomach, never full, we hunger all the time, and here you are. Hurry up, die and be still. Okay, the Blooded Ones. She mentioned the Blooded Ones here? I didn't notice. Blooded Ones such as you become... Oh, yeah. But wait a minute. I asked about that before, right? Oh, no. Blooded Rats. Yeah. What? Basically living. Blooded Ones is living ones. I'm not really. I'm kind of... well, I don't know. Blooded Ones. Meat people to eat. Oh, yeah. So she goes back to that. Okay, so I can keep asking that and ask about that, which probably is available through another option, but that's okay. Tell me about the herd of dead flesh. Make noises like blooded cattle and stink of rotten sweet. Sweet? Yeah, rotten sweet stale juice. Aast licks her lips, sucking spittle between her teeth. She frowns, then raises her arms and starts shambling away. Go! Most times, stumbles, shamble, and work. Stupid food. Stupid half-brain meat being. Yeah. That's the... yeah. So, where am I? Silent King's lands, dead nations, place of marrow-filled bones and herd of dead flesh. And she licks her lips hungrily, clutching at her belly. Okay. What are you doing here? We fight. Okay, so she goes back to that particular question. Who inhabits this place is that one. Let me ask you of someone in particular. Aast narrows her eyes and cocks her head. Who does the meat ask about? You, yourself. Aast, I am! Ghoul mother and queen of the Blighted Ones, yes. Strong, fast, we hunt and eat in these halls. The Blighted Ones. We are the Blighted Ones, yes. Aast and her lovely ghouls, her children, always hungry. Yeah, that goes back to that particular one. Someone in particular over here I can ask about Argrim, yeah. Marrow. Aast licks her cracked lips and gives a feral grin. Old Marrow. But is Marrow? Aast snarls, eyes burn. Kill him, kill all the bones, if not for the weak bones and herd of dead flesh. The bones. The bones, the skeletons, weak, tired, too many centuries, too brittle. And she snatches the bone off the floor, snapping it for emphasis. Weak. Dead don't fear, but the bones do. Afraid to die and be fed upon by a Aast and blighted ones. Afraid to die? We dead now? Fear is something blooded ones stink of, not dead ones. Yeah, that does make some sense. But then again, I'm gonna ask about, not that, someone else in particular. I'm gonna ask about herself again. Okay, yeah, that goes back. No, wait a minute. If I ask about herself and ask about blighted ones. Okay. No, not this one. Hargrim. Oh, yeah, Hargrim. Herd of dead flesh. Okay, so these are basically the skeletons and the zombies. Good stuff. So, someone in particular over here. Stale Mary. Fleshy food. Not strong like a Aast. Weak, dead flesh woman, she says. Okay. What about Zoego? Pale-blooded one who sleeps in dust and smells like blooded rat? First I eat. He smells of blooded rat? But could eat him anyway. He stinks of dust but ripe blood and meat beneath his pale skin. Good to eat. Yeah. Okay. Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere here? Aast shakes her head, lice dropping from her long white hair as it sways about. Oh my god. Yeah, give me dead rotting corpses, but lice falling from a dead rotting corpse? Please don't. Aast opens many coffins, she says. Many tombs. Never seen such a thing. Okay, well, that's all I wish to know. Farewell. Silent King be damned. Yeah. Okay. We got a reeling skeleton. This guy doesn't want to talk to us anymore because I kind of screwed him up a little bit. And we have a skeleton merchant over there that doesn't actually... Oh, he does trade. Yeah, he does trade. And then we have a puzzled skeleton over here. That's the one that was... What's this noise off? That is the one that we helped with the riddle and all that. And we got Hargrim the Blick. Oh, that's the guy that... Yeah, I thought he was another ghoul. Kind of was hoping to get another ghoul over here. But maybe that does unlock something else. Anyway, I'm talking about the ability that we have now to understand the ghouls. As I was gonna say, we're about out of time. So, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Planescape Torment. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!